Relax for your meditation experience. Get comfortable wherever you are. And allow us to take you on a journey to refresh yourselves and stabilize and crystallize your understanding as you may be seeing images, as you may be hearing music. Let yourself absorb this to reinforce and strengthen in whatever way, shape, or form works for you the ideas we have shared with you this day. And allow yourself to continue to breathe and relax and let the energy flow through you. Let yourself feel the current, your unique current in the ocean of creation that flows through you, taking you on this journey with us. For once again, your current knows exactly where you need to go. So let your music in, let your images in, relax and breathe, let go of the cares of the day, and flow with us now. And imagine the one. Allow yourself to simply feel the connection to all that is. That is the portion of the one that is aware of itself as the one, as all that is. Breathe in the idea of that which knows itself infinitely, in space, time, and all dimensions at once. To whatever degree your imagination can handle that idea, it will be sufficient for you. Allow your higher mind to assist you in this journey and give you whatever images or feelings, sounds or sights are necessary for you to use as permission slips. To allow yourself to feel that you are a reflection of the one, of all that is. And as you then ponder on the fact that you are a reflection, you notice that there is, in a sense, a dividing line between what you consider yourself to be and all that is. And that dividing line is its own third component that creates the balance point between you and allows you to know existence as a trinity and not just a duality. There is always that space, that balance point from which you can choose freely, powerfully, that which you prefer. To know yourself as that. To experience yourself as that you are. The true you. And as you allow yourself to experience the Trinity within you, the balance of positive, negative, light, and dark, and the balance point between that allows you the freedom to choose, you can experience it breaking into again, splitting into again, the structure of existence as expressed by the 5 laws, and you feel the power of your existence. And know that will never change. No matter how many times or how many ways you may change your form, your expression, you will always experience it as you, from your perspective. The you that you are never changes. So that you can always remind yourself that the first law that says you exist also says you exist. The unique you that will never cease to exist. And you begin to realize that everything is here and now truly. That all things exist in the now. For there is no other place and no other time for them to exist but the now. It is always only now. And therefore everything exists within that now. And everything you think of as a different place, and everything you think of as a different time, is the same place and the same time, but from another point of view. And in that recognition, you realize the third law, that the one is the all and the all are the one. And they're all just different reflections of the same one thing. Each valid unto itself as a reflection, as a unique perspective, but nevertheless of the same one thing. This and that, not this or that. And you realize that you create this idea, this illusion of an outer reality. And this outer reality acts like a mirror, reflecting back to you the guidance you need to determine who it is you are, who it is you prefer to be, who it is you are not, who it is you do not prefer to be. Use it as a guiding mechanism to guide you through life, this reflective mirror called physical reality. Allow yourself to be transparent to yourself so that you understand what you believe to be true about yourself and why that is what you are experiencing is coming to fruition in the way that it is. Know thyself. Know thyself. And then know that you're always changing and never have to learn to change. It's automatic. And that gives you the amazing advantage of simply defining yourself at any given moment in the way that you prefer to, because you're always already changing. It's not something you have to learn to do. Take advantage of what you're already doing. Become more aware of the fact that you're always changing. And even though you're always changing, it's always you. Again, the paradox. Allow yourself to use the power of that paradox. This and that, not this or that. This and that. And it moves you into life, into knowing the basic needs that will fulfill you and allow you to experience joy and beauty and creativity and stability and certainty and confidence and love in your life. By simply allowing, not making, not forcing, but allowing those 7 basic needs to breathe as fully as you can, to whatever degree you need to drink as fully as you can the waters of life, to whatever degree you need to sleep as restfully as you can, to reconnect with your soul and your spirit, to whatever degree you need to be refreshed, to eat, to sustain yourself from the bounty of the earth and Gaia and the collective consciousness of that reality, to whatever degree you need to be sheltered, to be nurtured, to be supported by the environment, that it allows you to thrive and be comfortable in your own skin, to whatever degree you need to connect, to relate, to have communion, to whatever degree, with whatever, with whomever you truly need to, but not with those with whom you don't. Not with that which is not vibrationally compatible. Be true to yourself. Know yourself and be true to yourself. And know that it is the most loving thing you can do to show the consequences to others of their choices. Because even though you may not necessarily physically be together, you're still in a relationship and still reflecting. As long as you are being true to yourself, then they are in a relationship with you and not who they think you should be. And not who you have been made to believe you should be, but who you truly are. And the expression of yourself, the creativity, the actions that you perform that are representative and reflective of your true self, your true being, that allows you to become a living example in the world to others who may not know they have such an option. That is how you share. That is how you help. At the same time, allowing them to do whatever they will with what you have shared with them. For what they do is none of your business to that information. And in the idea of the 11 elements, the 4 points of the formula, and the remainder of the elements that are the tools that activate automatically by acting on your passion to the best you can, with no insistence and no assumptions, because they are unnecessary and they are negatively limiting you from experiencing what you could be experiencing that might be many times greater than your physical mind was capable of imagining. Let it come. Allow it to come. Drop the insistence on a particular outcome. You truly, humbly don't know that that is the best outcome for you. Let it be so. Let it show you what you need. Even if what it brings you is what you don't prefer, remain in a positive state. Use it to your advantage. Know that it's got to be there for a reason, and you will see how it can serve you. Flow. Everything is flow. Everything is allowance. Everything is acceptance. Not of what you don't prefer, but acceptance of the fact that you are being presented with an awareness of something to use to your advantage, to recognize, to discern the difference between what you do and don't prefer more clearly. That's how you use it, even if it's what you don't. As has been said, you see the candle flame more clearly when it is surrounded by darkness. So even though something appears that is negative or dark, it's there for your advantage if you know how to use it. And then all the other tools will fall into place automatically, synchronistically, perfectly and beautifully. And the reflective mirror at the end of it all will allow you the opportunity to know whether you are the one with your beliefs dampening your joy, or whether something is truly not in alignment with who you really are. Flow. Flow. And remember, surrendering to the flow is not giving up control. It is surrendering to the control that already exists within the flow that you are, within the current that you are, within the ocean of existence. Breathe in life and live life and act as though you are alive. Speak the language of physical reality through action that you are driven to act upon by the language of the higher mind that you experience and translate as passion in your body. That's your compass needle, pointing unerringly to your magnetic north, your true self. Follow that needle as you go through the passage of the eye of the needle, and let go of those things that anchor you to the past that you no longer need. Learn from them. You can take the lessons with you, but the chains must be cut. Let yourself be informed by the future self. But let what is happening now be what needs to be happening. And handle it, relate to it as you would as the future self. It is not that you necessarily will never experience again certain things that may appear to be negative, but it is an opportunity for you to deal with them in a new way that is more representative of how the future self would relate to these things in using them to your advantage and not invalidating them as if they don't belong in your life. There is always a reason for why something happens. Stay in that positive state and you will know this to be true. You will know it. You will feel it to be true. You will experience it to be true. You will be true. Breathe in now and crystallize this understanding and knowledge and knowingness for yourself. And continue through the passage of the eye of the needle and let go and streamline yourself of anything that doesn't work for you. Speed up, accelerate, and realize that acceleration is not that you're actually shifting any faster than you were, but that you have become aware of how fast you have always been shifting. That's what acceleration is. It's the awareness of how fast you're already changing and being all right with that change. Do not fear the change. Do not fear the unknown. It will fill itself out and make itself known and reveal to you exactly what you needed to know. All the mysteries and all the secrets are solved and answered within the unknown. Move forward, not backward, by being here now, in the now, and letting life move through you rather than feeling like you have to move through it. actions are still necessary, but that's the catalyst that allows you to experience life moving through you in a more accelerated way. So breathe it in and go with the flow and be at peace. Our unconditional love to you all. You deserve it. Have no doubt. Pleasant dreams.